started. Check 1, check 2, check 3, 555, VICK. So hello everybody, welcome to the next part of Blue Team Members Halo 2 Anniversary playthrough on Legendary. I'm going to try and beat the last Master Chief level of this game, and hopefully start the final level of this game. So hopefully I can do that. Hopefully you guys have fun and enjoy this. I know I will, because I just enjoy these games too much. So let's get this on the road then. So when we last checked off, the Gravemind hijacked our ship and used the Pelicans to transfer the Flood all around High Charity. That's what those things are.
Flood-controlled dropships are touching down all over the city.
And that's what Cortana's
That creature
saying.
beneath the library, that Gravemind, used us. We were just
And this is where precision weapons don't work that well anymore. I didn't think I had a plasma pistol.
Head back inside. I'll lead you to it.
You do have the gun I want, though. Please drop it and give it to me. Ow. That would be the power of the shotgun. Okay. Again, Flood with energy sword. Doesn't make sense.
That creature beneath the library,
Well, I guess they would pick it up and use it and everything, but it's like, it's the... You already have an overpowered melee. Oh, there's an Emberclad.
This tower to the ship. Head back inside. I'll lead you to it.
Yeah, for sure that blew up. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can't find that shotgun. No, no. No. Hey. I just punch you real quick. Pick up one of these. Zip. So did any of you guys drop a shotgun for me? Ah, here we go. Oh, and a rocket launcher. Sweet. And it actually has ammo. But yeah, as you see, the here in Classic, it's a bit better to see, actually, but you can see how the Flood is actually taking over the electronics of the dropship here, so they don't actually need someone at the controls. They just need sufficient biomass to be moved into the vehicle to take control of it. They don't necessarily need to infect a driver or a pilot anymore. Checkpoint done. Hey, buddies. Nope. Ow. Okay. Try this again. Hey, buddies. Anyone around the corner here? Oh, yep. I'm just gonna throw one of those. I need more shells. And there were some behind me. Okay. Maybe I'll just trigger the brutes and then let the Flood deal with them. Always a solid tactic when dealing with multiple armies. Hey, don't fire at me. Ow. Another reason why I'm glad the load times are so good in this game. And why wouldn't they be? This game originally came out on the original Xbox. So, porting it to something like this, even increasing the graphics, it should, you know, work really well. Are they all dead? Oh. Oh, he's dead. And I need more shells. Up I go. A swirling vortex of pink. And now it's transparent and blue.
This lift once you reach the top. That'll slow them down. I hope.
Where am I? Here I am.
Shall we let the flood consume our holy city? Turn high charity into another of their wretched hives? No enemy has ever withstood our might. The flood too shall fail.
This is an interesting part where you kind of have to go,
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence.
you know.
Something inside the ship, a presence that's fighting back. In construct, it's unusually formidable.
Anyway. Now that the talking's over, you kind of have to go the long way around this, so... While you're waiting for that, you might as well pick everyone off. Never stop moving. Okay, oh. I did see more of them, okay. I thought I saw you guys. Or at least a... Time for a different gun. Somehow turned on my flashlight during that for some reason. This... Ow. It's always a challenging bit in the games. Especially when you don't have that many shells.
No enemy has ever withstood our might. The flood too shall fail.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence.
Yep.
But there's something inside the ship, a presence that's
Maybe I'll just try and run past these
For
guys.
a Covenant construct, it's unusually formidable.
You don't see me. You don't... Ow. I was just going to say you don't care about me because you're dealing with them, but that didn't work out so well. I think I was actually doing it wrong the first time. I think they'll just keep spawning, so I think I need to just kind of run and gun.
Too shall fail.
Oh, they all turned around right quick.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence. There's something inside the ship, a presence that's fighting back. For a Covenant construct, it's unusually formidable.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ow. Because I think they'll just keep spawning and sending wave after wave, so I think I do just need to run past them all. But the problem is they keep, you know, spawning.
No enemy has ever withstood our might. The flood too shall fail.
Ah, I missed again. Not that time, though. Or that one.
I'll do what I can to
Don't
slow
move.
the launch sequence.
Dip.
There's something inside the ship, a presence that's fighting back. For
Bip.
a Covenant construct, it's unusually
Bip.
formidable.
Dip. Nope. Miss. Miss. There we go. Yeah, because even the drones are coming back, apparently, so... Just clear them out a little bit, wait for the break in between waves. Pick up that carbine back there. There's not that many of the drones left. Because now you have to wait here for the thing to finally activate. For the thing to activate. Come on, pick me up, take me over. There you go. And I think more guys will spawn through this. In about 3, 2, grenade. Nice shot, you. Yeah, I knew it. More drones. The flood's taking over this place really quick, but at least I got a checkpoint here. 1, 2, 3. Ow. And all the bits fall. And this is why you want the shotgun. And why I made it such a point for you guys to hear that voice clip in my last part of this. Of the elite saying, you know, what worthless items or something like that. Even as trophies, these weapons are useless. When this is the weapon you want to fight these things. Yeah. Hey, I need your gun. Look at all the shells. What do you have, an energy sword? Yep. Never understood why you were given those. Like, I get it, the elite died with it. But at the same time, the Flood already has that melee attack that they do that's already just as powerful as an energy sword. They don't really need the extra one. Hello. Okay, bye. Go fight them. Yes. Oh. I also like how the flashlight stays on now. Like it doesn't shut off on you. It used to do that. And I mean earlier in this game too. If you're there you go. If you didn't need it, it would just shut itself off. But you did need it, even though there was daylight outside, it just would still shut itself off. Those other guys are still walking behind me. Yep. Gotta keep moving. Yep. Everyone just keeps spawning and running at me and trying to kill me. And I just backed into an area with a bunch of other guys on. Not a lot to talk about this part. I'm trying to focus on not dying and getting killed by the Flood over and over again. Okay, I think he killed himself there. With that box. It went up in the air and it went back down. And I think that's actually what killed him. I don't think I did anything.
And it shall not defeat us.
The parasite did defeat the Forerunners.
Creature, your death is instantaneous, while we shall suffer the progress of it initiative.
That was the grave mine. He's quite the poet when it comes to his words. And that's because he's consumed entire civilizations, and no, you don't bring him back. Anyway, as I was saying, he consumed entire civilizations worth of poets and whatnot, so he always talks like that. If you read the books, it's even worse.
The security systems in this part of the tower are particularly robust.
Timely. There we go. Well, yeah, precision weapons don't work as well because they don't really care anymore. They don't care if they get shot. And that guy had a rocket launcher. Good thing he didn't fire that. That's why if you notice in the first game, when you're fighting the Flood and you're wielding a sniper rifle, the rounds just pass right through them and you can shoot them indefinitely.
Whoso Whosoever is gripped by fear, take heed. I am your prophet. I am not afraid. Noble mercy is here. His wise counsel ever in my ear.
This together now. Two corpses.
There's a lot of background talking, so I'm trying to actually let you guys listen to that. Basically, the Prophet of Truth there just lied to everyone, saying that Mercy's at his side, but we just saw what happened to Mercy. He was killed. He left him to die. Is this anything? No.
Apparently these are the Prophet Hierarch's private quarters, their inner sanctum.
Elevator go up. Can elevator go up faster? But I don't want to ride the elevator. Oh look, I can start it again and head back down. That wasn't a bad shot. I didn't even have my reticule yet. Yeah, I need to fight my way through these guys quickly because the flood is coming. In fact, they're here already. All of them. Aww.
This crisis.
Did it again. Just punch you to death real quick. Sorry about that. We really should be working together here, guys. Like, I get it, we're enemies, but, you know, we kind of got something else that's trying to kill us all. We really don't need to be doing this. Oh, look! Speaking of the thing that's trying to kill us all. Ow. I always wondered why that just wasn't an option. Like, can we not kill each other? Oh, I missed. Got that guy. Bip, bip. Bip. Getting pretty good at those bips without the reticle there. Wish I had more ammunition. Yeah. Maybe I should just let the flood spawn and deal with them. But there's nowhere for me to hide from them either. Nope, that didn't work. Nope. Wrong button. Yep, they're right behind me. I saw them on the motion tracker. And I'm running out of bullets for the carbine. This is working perfectly. Oh, there they are. Oh, so that's where they come from. I just noticed that. Yep, they're dealing with them now. Let that work for a second. Then try and sneak behind them. Nope, you guys aren't noticing me. You're supposed to...
The end of us. It is but one last.
Nope, nice missed. Wow, that's... There we go. It's so... Like, the little grunt birthday party thing when they die and, you know, goes, yay! It's like pointless, but so comical that it's like, it's just something that you have to do.
This crisis will not be the end of us.
Now,
It is but one last hurdle before the journey.
yeah. I think there's only like 6 things that he says. It's kind of random. I don't know how much of his dialogue here is scripted. He seems to be saying something different every time. And I'm sure we'll get to hear every single one of those, unfortunately, as I die over and over again. Hip. Hip. And just throw my grenades over there. I don't know why I switched to my shotgun there. I just felt like it. And we have reached yet another part in my Let's Play, playthrough, full play, whatever you want to call it, Halo Wars 2, where I die over and over and over again, until eventually somehow I make it through. Oh well. It happens. I still have fun. And the flood's behind me, so I need to just run forward and ignore everyone. Shoot him in the face. And try and just run past everyone. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
It is but one last hurdle before the journey and selfish.
Please open the door. Can you open the door? Yay, I heard. Ow. Oh, yeah, now it opens. Figures. Down there for like 30 minutes. Okay, I made it to the door once, I can do it again. Ow, ow. Leave me alone. Thank you for not firing your gun. Hey look, I made it. I had to hide in the corner. Nope.
Brood and elite ships are engaging one another all around High Charity. I'm running out of options, Chief. I can't stall the launch sequence much longer. The next lift will take you up to the conduit. Hurry!
Oh, there's the terminal. That's what I was looking for. There it is. It's pink. See it? There you go. I know I'm missing most of them, but I'm not really looking for them. But if I find them, or if I, you know, vividly remember, hey, I'm only like 10 feet from it, I'll show you guys. There's so many guides made for this. Did something just fall? Ooh, black and white. Nope, back to blue. Anyway, if I just happen to be near it, I'll show you guys. And here's the final part of the level. Once more, with feeling.
The Covenant was good at repurposing Forerunner technology, but this is amazing. They've been using the Forerunner ship's engines as an energy source for the city. The ship isn't so much launching as it is disengaging, uncoupling itself from High Charity's power grid.
And all you have to do is run past everyone and jump in the beam.
Now is the time of our
Whoops. Right through the world. Open a grenade chases me. Yeah, this mission being mostly run and gun is actually really short. Part time is 15 minutes. I'm already at 25 according to this. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything because how this game determines time is based on like if you die and like load a checkpoint, your time is reset to that checkpoint. So it's not exactly as hard as you'd think. Ow.
You know the plan. You've got to stop Truth. I've got to handle the...
I just wish I had more ammo.
Stopping Truth. That's all that matters.
Now is the time.
And they'll just keep spawning. So yeah, I haven't been saying much, but it's just been like running and running and running and dying and shooting and dying over and over again.
That's all that matters.
Plus there's a lot of background conversations, which I like to let you guys hear, so.
Stopping Truth. That's all that matters.
Now is the time of our unworld. We shall all become as gods.
Okay, so
You
he's
know
dealing
the
with
plan.
that.
You've got to stop Truth. I've got to handle the index. Go.
Run, run, run. I
If
just
you
have to
would
make it up there.
falter, know this.
Aw.
One final effort is all that remains.
I died on the ramp. I died in the air.
Stopping Truth. That's all that matters.
Now, if only there was a lake nearby so I could die in the water.
Stopping Truth. That's all that matters.
Now is the time of our unworld. We shall
Everything's blowing up. Ow.
You know the plan. You've got to stop Truth.
There's just no okay, he just vanished out of existence there for a second. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Now
I
is the
did.
time of our unworld. We shall all
I
become
have 3 shells left. 2. 1.
You know the plan. You've got to stop Truth. I've got to handle the index.
Running, running,
Go.
running. Sniper rifle. You're not
If
going to
you
kill
would
me.
falter, know
Aw.
this. One final effort.
I hate it. There's something about Halo 2, but the Jackals in Halo 2 with the sniper rifles are just like the worst things that have ever been conceived in a video game.
Now is the time of our unworld.
They're just too accurate, they fire too fast, and it's a one-shot kill. Because they're too accurate.
You know the plan. Stopping Truth.
just-
That's all that matters.
Unfair how accurate those Jackals are, and I'm going to keep... Oh,
We shall all become
I was trying to keep talking about that, so maybe I'd do it. But sometimes, distracting yourself from what you're actually trying to do somehow makes you better at what you're trying to do. Don't ask me how that works. It's just a thing.
Stopping Truth. That's all that matters.
Aw. Go on.
Now is the time of our unworld.
Maybe I get rid of you.
Stopping Truth. That's all that
Try
matters.
to go this way.
Now
That's
is the
different.
time of our unworlding.
There he is,
We
that
shall
jackal.
all become as gods.
You know the plan. You've got to stop Truth. I've got to handle the index. Go.
If you would falter, know this. One final effort is
punch it
all
out of your
that
way.
remains.
Forget about the flood. You've got to get aboard.
Yep.
I have to stay here, Chief.
There you go. Don't know why you couldn't do that back at the start of the area. You had to go to that area to ride the energy thing, but...
Chief, when you get to Earth, good luck.
After I'm through with Truth.
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
And now the final level, the Great Journey. Form an unexpected alliance and keep Tartarus from activating the ring.
What is that place? Where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration of the Icon. The start of the great journey. There is still time to stop the key from turning. I must get inside. Then mount up, Arbiter. I know a way to break those doors.
There we go, back to this. Your ass, my size 24 hoof. Ah, there he is. I'd really rather be in the tank, but oh well. I'm on the gun of the Spectre. A vehicle that gets forgotten immediately. Okay, no need to push. I need to be able to shoot them. It's not till Reach, basically, that the AI learns how to drive. Don't drive us into to our own tank now. Although, to be fair, this is Halo 2, and this is, as you see, sitting on top of the original game. So, they, remade the soundtrack and the graphics, but they didn't really mess with the AI all that much. At least I don't think they did. So the AI is still first learning how to drive in this game. Because they couldn't drive in the first game. Except for preset enemies. And in the second game, finally your allies, just everyone can drive. And then it gets a little bit better as the games go on, but it's not really till Reach or ODST where they actually get okay at driving, but even in ODST there wasn't a lot of vehicle stuff in it, so you can't really tell. That's me, again, knowing way too much about this game. I would not drive us in front of this thing, but I'm not driving. Checkpoint, done. Great. In the middle of a fight. Exactly when you want to give out a checkpoint. Ow. Quit pushing us. But coming up is the part of the level where there's that Easter egg that I was talking about in the last stream part that I did this. And I want to show it off and talk a bit about it, because it's actually kind of interesting. But we'll get to that here in a bit. Right now there are some ghosts that need to be made into actual ghosts. Oh look, a scarab. And another checkpoint. Nope. Got my own tank there. Nope, a phantom. Ow. At least it's not the one in Reach. In Reach, they got the upgrade to those, like, concussion rifle type ones, and then ever since that, the rounds from the phantoms can move. 10 points. We made it. We stuck the landing. Can we move out of the way? That's a lot. There's two wraiths over there, and a phantom. I really wish I was in control, but the AI isn't doing too bad right now. Ow. And then he just parked there while we're getting shot at. Move! Aw. Stupid AI. You know what? Can I drive? Can you stop? Can I drive? No, I didn't want to ride on the side. Get out. No. There we go. Playing musical chairs over here. But yeah, this vehicle hasn't existed since this game. In Halo 3, there was a brute version of this, but you never saw this elite, you know, hovered version of it. You never saw this vehicle again. And I don't think there was even one like it in Halo 4. In Reach, they had the Revenant, which was basically a mini Wraith. And this vehicle just never came back. I don't even think there was something similar to it in the Halo Wars games. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen the second it flipped. Yeah, so I don't know why they got rid of it. Well, technically, I guess you could say that they didn't get rid of it because there is a brute version of this in 3. So they had the same vehicle and that guy just drove off the cliff. It was just a different faction version. But they didn't have this particular vehicle, so I guess something did replace it, but it still isn't this. Come on, keep firing. Unlike you, I'm not going to just park in the middle here. Stick the landing, there we go. Vehicle has seen better days. I just sit right here, the tree blocks the fire. But not the grenade. Time to move. Aha! We got one.
I'll remain here. Make sure no reinforcements get in behind you. Then I'm going to take you through the back.
You know, there's actually no subtitles in this game. But our friend there in the Wraith, that's crap. Oh look, I lived. Oh look, he lived. Yay, he lived. And another checkpoint. But basically, he's going to stay here, make sure no one gets in behind us, and after that, he's going to take the ship
I thought he was dead. Hold your fire. Hunters have come to our aid, Arbiter. They will fight by our side.
Yep. I just saw. There it is. Car beams, yay! One of the few times in the games where you have hunters. And you just let them go do their hunter thing. Soak up all the damage. And I'm going to give you this. Take the other one. You will notice that I will not use this gun. I will not use the beam rifle. I will only use the carbine. There is a very specific reason for that, which we will see later. Is it clear? More or less.
It's in cover. Another enemy.
A few times I actually enjoy how tough hunters are. Oh no, we lost one. And as you remember, they're a colony of worms shoved in a mechanical suit, so it just lost half of its brain. So, That is just something to think about. The scarab that we just saw and we're fighting underneath, and the hunter that's beside me there, oh, he was literally beside me there, is the same living creature. It's just a hunter pair is 1 colony of worms. A scarab is 5 colonies of worms. That's another reason why the scarab needs the control center and all the people controlling it. So that way you can get those 5 different brains to work and do the legs and do the cannon and do the everything. Ow. Ow. I need another gun. No, I really need another gun. Ow. Yeah, so in Halo 3, when you're fighting the Scarab and the Scarab and the Scarab and that, because there's a lot of Scarabs in Halo 3, sometimes you can hear what almost sounds like an animal whine and cry as they die, and that's because it's not exactly just a machine, it's actually a living thing. Ow. And there I go. I'm going to look behind me here and see if there's any ammunition. Lots of brute shots. Yeah. Oop! Rocket jump. Why does every brute have a brute shot? It's almost like it's named after them. Okay, well that attempt didn't last very long. Yeah. Oh, great, he died. Actually, I think I'm okay at this point to use the beam rifle. But there's going to be a point where I need to save one that's at 100%. No point to shoot that one, but, you know, it's a pretty explosion. And I need to wait for my shields to come back. Yep. Ah, there was 2 of them. But I saw them. I saw them. That's the improvement there. I saw what killed them. These come from? Probably kept getting knocked over. Stuck. See, those are actual grenade launchers. I still prefer the needle. It homes, it's pink. Oh yeah, there go the carbines. That's why I never saw them before. Ow. Ow. I was actually kind of surprised though how quickly I beat the final chief level. Like that was the start of it. And it only took me like 30 minutes or so to get to the end. But then again, that entire level is nothing but run and gun. There's no stealth factor, there's no anything. It's just quickly move because the flood is always chasing you. It's always pushing you. Which is part of the reason why it's so hard. You don't have time to like take cover and engage strategically. It's just you have to keep running because an unstoppable wave of flood is right up, you know, coming right up behind you. So I guess it makes sense that that level was over kind of quick, but again, for the final, level with the Master Chief in it, in a Halo game, there's really not a whole lot to it. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, my hunter died. I'm going to try to just keep pushing through this. Because I don't remember this level being too incredibly long, and it is the final level of the game. So, I'm going to try and finish this up here, but if I get to a point where it's just like I just can't seem to do it, then I'll, quit for the day and try it some other time. Maybe classic graphics will help. Oh. Die. There was a jackal with a sniper rifle, and I killed him. And then got hit in the head with a grenade. Oh, yeah. Ow. That was a lot of grenades. Now see, the problem with the brute shots is that they are explosive, meaning that they will knock you out of cover, which can be really bad when you have no shields and you're just trying to let them charge. But they're also kind of slow moving, as you can see. I'm actually able to avoid them if I know where they're coming from. Yeah, my hunter died again. Just gonna throw some grenades over there. Ow. There go all my shields. Look, if I turn, you can actually see the spark of my shields being down. Is that there in Remastered? I don't think it is. I don't even think that was supposed to be there in the original game. Running out of bullets. Ow. Ow. Didn't I have an elite? What happened to that guy? Oh. Oops. I think I killed him there. Sometimes I get pretty far, and sometimes it's over just like that. But the game loads just like that too, so it's just right back at it. Maybe I will use this after I kill it. Because I know I can get more later. Why aren't you dead yet? There you go. Lots of grenades. Yep. Oh, that's still a wall in this version. There we go. God, they look ugly in classic mode. Ow. Ow. Alright, I have active camouflage. That could come in handy. Although not when I instantly get shot, because they have an area of effect limit. For a gun that only has 6 bullets, I sure seem to get hit a lot. I am approaching the 50-minute mark, so I'm getting close to an hour. But this is the final level. So I might just push through this, even if it takes me a while. Why is it so much brighter in the classic version? I mean, look. I guess we had more shading. Well, we have more shading technology now than we did back then. I really don't want to be hiding behind these, but I did get a checkpoint, so... Ow, ow. Nope, you die. You die. Why aren't you dead? Well, you're not shooting me, but please die. There you go. Oh. I still have the hunter, apparently. Ow. Oh, hello. Ow. I have this thing called a motion tracker. It lets me know when something is moving near me. Notice how I don't really pay attention to it when I need to be? Yeah, I don't want to be hiding behind those, because these things blow up. Nope. I saw him. At the last second, I saw the jackal there at the left. Wait for the energy... Well, not the energy shield. Wait for the, active camouflage. Throw a couple of grenades over there. And then hide back behind the explodey barrels. Ha! I also like how that's their helmet. Ow. Every time I stop focusing on what I'm doing, I die. Well, not every time, but... Got one of the snipers. Whoa. I feel like I'm not saying as interesting stuff as I used to. Oh well, every part can't be a winner. And what can I say? It's the last level of the game, and this is stressful. No, don't auto-lock onto the brute. I need to kill the jackal. Or is he dead already? I might have shot him, and not even realize that I shot him. Blah, blah. Anyway. Is it just me, or is that not on the wall? No, it's definitely not on anything. Anyway. Moving along. Now that I'm finally able to do that. Oh look, I did kill him. Thanks for the gun. Loading, done. Checkpoint, done. Ow. Oh look, I died of the music quit, how fitting. Just keep throwing the grenades, eventually they will die. See, that's the... oh. There's... one of them was still alive. And the Phantom's coming. I was going to point out the building there, that's the control center. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You can actually destroy the gun. Yeah, shoot it enough and it will die. I have no idea what he's doing. Looks like he's falling, but he has wings. If the Phantom would just leave me alone. Oh look, all I had to do was ask, apparently. Anyway, back to dealing with these guys. The only problem with overcharging the plasma pistol is that it kind of takes up a lot of your screen with green glowing energy. And I just punched for some reason. I like to use the active camouflage just to get away. Just to move around. I don't know how it was originally intended to be used, but... you gotta be careful though, if you get shot, it goes away, and it doesn't last very long at all. I could, you know, part of me wants to say that it lasted longer in the original game than it did in the remake, but I don't know. Part of me just feels like the remake has been changed, like the tanks didn't used to fire that fast and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I have a feeling they don't like me very much. They're also not very bright. Well, what do you expect for a bunch of bugs? Which reminds me, in Halo 3, when you're fighting these guys and you have like a sergeant, sometimes he'll yell about getting a can of Raid. Which Raid, as you know, is one of the main bug sprays. At least here in the States. I don't know about anywhere else in the world. Every time you think you killed one, there's another one. Just like an actual bug. There we go. Ah, pink grenade launchers. Ah, blood. More blood. Even more blood. Delph. one saw anything. The leaks in that one. In one of these cells, there's hunters, and I always like to open that one first. Oh, there's a terminal. I saw it. I like how they're all facing that way. They have no idea I'm over here. At least I thought there was hunters. I guess there's none. But yeah, to open the cells, you just shoot the thing. I also like how the prisoners in their cells still have their weapons. Have fun. Aww. I like how I picked these up, made sure to grab the other one, and I didn't even use it. No, I wanted that. There's a lot of them there. Now that they're looking over there, I can shoot them from here. There we go. You always got to shoot them in their hand, and then they'll raise their shield up like that, and then you can shoot them in the face. Like that. Nice little strategy there. I don't know if anyone's in it, but... And that's the terminal. Oh, there's the hunters. I knew there was hunters. There you go. Have fun with that. Get in the fight, everyone. But yeah, see, there's a terminal over there. Like I said, I'll point it out, but I'm not going to use it. Oh no, they both died at the same time. There we go. You know what, I'll pick up one of these, why not? Seems to be plenty of ammo for it. Okay, there we go. But if you noticed, a very particular human just jumped in the front of that thing. Never seems to be as effective on the brutes as it is for everyone else. Probably because it is their weapon.
Listen, you don't like me and I sure as hell don't like you. But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring, and we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. Gonna know what's coming.
This is the part that has that Easter egg. And it's always hard to see, but when those Marines take the plasma pistols and whatnot...
Banshee Arbiter.
They both just drop it and I have whatnot. But anyway, Sergeant Johnson, you can actually see jump up into the front of this thing. And it's actually kind of badass how he just jumps up onto the gun, then onto the thing, then he runs down and takes control of it. Also, he talks about, you know, he'll be covering fire. He's invincible in that thing. Nothing can kill him. You just have to stay alive. And he walks carefully, slowly, along this path, back around to where we were earlier. You know, I can't tell if the level's just short or if I'm actually proceeding quickly through it, but I don't think there's much of a fight once you get, you know, past all this and actually get to the control room other than the final fight, which is the boss fight. So I can't remember if I'm close to the end of this or not. I want to say that there was another little section, but I think I already passed it. Nope. But yeah, the Easter egg thing is coming up soon. And for this to make sense, you have to remember earlier in the game. When you were first playing as the Arbiter, you were fighting the Heretics, and their Banshees were kind of like golded or, you know, brassed or some type of thing. They look fancier than just this normal purple. You gotta remember how those look, because the Easter egg is one of their Banshees. And it looks beat up and trashed, but it actually has full health. But the thing is, how did it get here? The Heretics that used those Banshees were hovering in the gas giant of Installation 04, the thing that we blew up in the first game. This is a completely different Halo ring in a completely different part of the galaxy. How the hell did it get here? We got here on a Covenant ship that was at Earth. Okay? We followed the Covenant ship, and the Arbiter was just a part of the fleet that, you know, got there. This was before the betrayal. So how did a Heretic Banshee make it from the wreck of Installation 04 to this installation? It's also kind of ironic, considering that in that level, like I said, you killed the Heretic, and then you turn around to be the leader of the, you know, revolt against, you know, the Covenant and basically what the Heretic, you know, leader was doing. Which actually he does have a name. He's not just the Heretic leader. I forget it though. It's talked about in the terminals of the 10th anniversary of Halo CE, which stands for Combat Evolved. He there's some talks about that, and his name is revealed there. It's also in the books, because everyone reads the books, right? I'm not the only one that reads the Halo books. Ow. Quit shooting me and blow up already. Just die. Thank you. Man. Nope, you can hear the Scarab firing. Oh yeah, it's right around the corner here off this cliff. Oh great, another little spectre. Checkpoint done. Now. But yeah, he's already there. Like, I messed around too much trying to kill, but down here, somewhere, can't remember. Ow. Ow. No, don't shoot me, I'm trying to show something off. Ow. Aw. I'll find it. Nice place to put a checkpoint. While I'm getting shot. Come on, flip over. There we go. Oh, look, another Banshee that's just lying around. Also, if you haven't noticed, this is the path that we traveled with the tank. Like, the door that we came out of is right here. There's where the Wraith was, and then we fought over there through the cliff and back there, and now there's the control room. And I remember the Banshees here actually being pretty hard, but somewhere, I thought it was down here, is that Heretic Banshee. But did it not spawn this time? Is it over somewhere else? Nope, Wraiths. Not exactly how you're supposed to use one of these things, just flying an inch off the ground, but hey, whatever works. And that Wraith is completely flipped. Bonk. Yeah, I like how the AI for the Brute has no idea what to do. It's just, you know, like, well, now what? Yeah, it was normally over there. I don't know why I got out. But it's normally down there somewhere. And I have no idea why it just didn't spawn. But yeah, I have no idea why it's there. And I have no idea how it got there. Because, like I said, this isn't the same installation. It's not like it could just fly from that, you know, research station, which we plummeted into the gas giant. That station does not exist anymore, along with their stockpiles of Banshees. So someone got away. Someone followed the Covenant, and, you know, it was here. I have no idea where it is now, but, you know, it was a Heretic Banshee. I can't remember if there was something that I need to do to trigger it or not. I didn't think there was. It was just kind of like a straight drop down here. Anyway, now I have to actually destroy the Wraith, because it's still an enemy, but it shouldn't be flipped. Also, he was still alive. There we go. Nope, 2 more Banshees.
Stay clear of the door. Hey, bastard!
Nope.
Knock, knock.
Just as he finally decides to fire it. At least this is super easy with one of the Wraiths being knocked out somehow. But yeah, I just have no idea where it came from or why it's there, and normally it looks all beat up and like about to blow up, but it actually has full health. I know, I've used it enough times. I'll just park this right here. Go down and see the sergeant. Oh wait, he doesn't trust us, so he put up a force field that definitely, you know, existed. Anyway. I also realized I kind of wasted this. Like, I'm supposed to do my best to keep one that has 100%, you know, battery, but it's down to 86, so I messed that up. And I don't think I can find another one anymore.
Stay clear of the door. Hey, bastard! Knock, knock.
You can actually get that gun, the gun that the Scarab fires. It's kind of like a hidden Easter egg type thing. There's a few different ways to get it. All of them kind of tricky. Whoa, what the hell? No idea why it flew up like that. Nope, well there goes my Banshee, it just blew up. Loading done. Alright, there's this little bit of fight. They have no idea I'm down here. They definitely can't look through the glass and see me. Stuck. I have no idea where that came from or how that happened. Oh. He died too somehow. Oh god, there's like 3 of them. They're all stuck there. Checkpoint done. Oh, hello. I like how they're trying to shoot through the glass. That doesn't work. Now, if only just hitting them in the back would kill them, but it doesn't. See? Oh, okay, that time it did. It doesn't normally do that. Maybe the Arbiter's just stronger than the Chief, I don't know. Because it doesn't normally do that. Ow. Yeah, I'm right near the end of the game again. Well, end of the level. Which, in this case, is the end of the game. I know I'm over an hour, but I am, like, right near the end of this, so... just have to beat these guys, maybe one more group, and then it's the battle in the control room, which is the final thing. Is there anything down here? No, that's just where I came in from. Is there anyone left? No? Okay then. Nope. Back in the hole. I wish to get out. Let me out. Let me out. Eh, there you go. Now, this should look familiar to anyone that's played the first game because... oh, cutscene.
Come, human. It is easy. Take the icon in your hands. And do as you are told.
Please use caution. This reclaimer is delicate.
One more word, Oracle, and I'll rip your eye from its socket. Which is nothing compared to what I'll do to you. Tartarus, stop. Impossible. Put down the icon. Put it down? And disobey the Hierarchs? There are things about Halo even the Hierarchs do not understand. Take care, Arbiter. What you say is heresy. Is it? Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Collectively, the 7...
Not another word!
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
The sacred rings, what are they?
Weapons of last resort, built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the Galactic Center died as planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us. No, Arbiter! The great journey has begun, and the brutes, not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
And then you just start off trying to fire, but you see that glow, that's the shield that you can't break down. The only way to do that is to let Sergeant Johnson over here, hey buddy, hit him a few times with the beam rifle, which is why I try and hold on to one. Otherwise, he's completely invulnerable. Which is why I normally just sit here, on that platform. More elites will forever indefinitely spawn, so. Just 1, 2, 3. You can also find Miranda on one of these. Yep, there she is. The only way to bring down his shields is to hit him a few times with the beam rifle. And then you can actually start fucking him up.
We'll shut them down.
Apologies, the protocol does not allow me to interfere with any aspect of the sequence.
Then how do I stop it? Quit stalling.
Under more controlled circumstances, I would suggest the repairers simply remove the index.
That's it? Johnson, I'm on it.
Come on, lower your shields.
Careful.
And this is the final boss, the final battle of Halo 2. I beat this, and then that's the cutscene. But even with a full beam rifle, you never have enough charge to actually kill him. You always need Johnson's help. No, you're still here.
Secondary generators charging. All systems are performing well within operational parameters.
You can't stop the sequence.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, shooting him does absolutely nothing. That shield makes him invincible. You have to wait for the 3 rounds from Sergeant Johnson to be able to shoot him for like 2 seconds. Now, I did have one time he accidentally jumped off the side of the map and died. That was nice. But mostly you just hide on one of these things and he'll try and walk around to the other side and then you just jump over. But you have to be careful that he's actually in a position to get hit by Sergeant Johnson, because if he's behind anything, then he's behind something and can't get shot. So. Can you shoot him again, please? And you see how quickly that comes back, and I barely made that. I had a crouch jump to get up that. Come on. There's different floors to this. Oh look, there's the index. Different floors with weapons, and he will follow you up here. And then you just kind of jump back down. That was a couple of good hits. And he has quite a bit of health. And you don't see a health bar, obviously, because that's not a thing in Halo. You have all this technology, but nothing that can just, like, give you, like, a vital sign for a bad guy. Like, some sort of heart rate type thing or nothing like that. It's just, Nope, he died for some reason, somehow. That's a lot more from down here than I thought. Nope. Yeah, I died. And guess where that starts me? At the beginning of the fight. Anyway. It's not actually that hard to kill him, it's just he has a lot of health. And I was actually doing pretty well until I got killed by the brutes there.
Starting sequence initiated. Primary generators coming online.
We'll shut them down.
Apology. Protocol does not allow me to interfere with any aspect of the
Yeah.
Then how do I stop it?
Well, it will take some time to go over the proper procedures.
Quit stalling.
Under more controlled circumstances, I would suggest that we
Yeah.
simply remove the index.
That's it. Johnson, I'm on it.
No, I will. I'll keep landing hits on you till you're dead. Because that is the objective, and I am the player. I win. I have to. Otherwise, there's no point. I just wish... Oh, fell through a hole. I just wish Sergeant Johnson would fire just a little bit faster. More frequently. More frequently.
Please understand. Interrupting the wave generation process is severe damage to system.
Come on, Sergeant, shoot him. Shoot him. Please. I did not realize there was someone over there. Okay, I died there somehow this time. I still have no idea what that shield is and why everyone in the universe doesn't have one. Almost got knocked off. But for some reason he has this ultra shield that can only be toppled by the frequency of a beam rifle. I also don't think it stays down as long when I'm up there. I don't think it used to do that. I think they might have patched it. Because it used to, like, see when I'm down here, it seems to stay down just a little bit longer. I don't know if that's just me, though. Running. But yeah. Halo's never been good with boss fights. They've always been like, hit a button or this. Actually, other than 2 and 4, what is there? I'm trying to remember any other bosses. There wasn't really a boss in 1. The end of 1 was just running and, you know, blowing out the pillar bottom. I did not mean to walk into that. I can't remember if there was 1 in 3. I don't think there was a boss. I mean, there was a lot of flood and stuff that you had to fight, but I wouldn't call that a boss. This is a boss, technically, I guess. Down there? Yeah, he is. Oh. Someone shot me from somewhere. Normally he can get up here. I don't know why he's not. He's just kind of standing there. Nope. Bits. I hope those weren't weapon crates that I needed. Yeah, he's not... It's like he's glitched and can't actually use the thing. Oh, there he goes. I just had to talk about it enough. Okay, bye. There you are. More elites. I can't tell, but he might be close to dead. I mean, he just did another like little fist bump type, you know, bang on his chest type thing. Haven't seen him do it that much. Maybe that's like the tell of a stage or something? I don't know. Because I do hit him, and only sometimes does he, you know, do that, so... I gotta assume that means something, till proving otherwise. For now, I'm just gonna keep going around the outside, around the outside, around the outside here. Nope. I fell. Yeah, and then I got back up. I was looking for one of those. Actually, I think it's that one. No! I want to go that way. Oh, he got a lot closer than I thought. Well, a lot faster. Oh, his shield was down. I didn't even realize.
His shield is down. Let him have it.
Yup. Come on. Knock his shield's down again. Come on, Sergeant. There we go. See, I think maybe he's close to dead now, because he just did a different little animation. He doesn't always do that animation when I shoot him. I've been playing this game for how many times now, and I just realized there's a tell in this fight? Or maybe that's something I knew before and I forgot. I feel like that's the case sometimes. You know something, and then you don't deal with it for a while, and then you forget that thing. No, I just fell down to the bottom floor. Which is bad, because I don't think Johnson can hit him from there. Nope, there's a dead elite here. Now I'm dealing with brutes. Like they're a challenge, but... I think the brutes and elites are here just to make sure that you have enough ammo for the fight. To make it a little more challenging and to make sure that you always have something to shoot. Come on, there he is. Yeah, he can't... Johnson can't shoot down there. Use this... Walk this way. Well, this could prove problematic. Maybe if I jump down here with him and just stand on the other side of it. There we go. Now I just have to make sure that I get off this platform. Keep an eye on the motion tracker. Hopefully it doesn't drop right on top of me. Oh, there he is. Come on, we need his shields down. Come on, Sergeant, you missed all 3 of those. You weren't even aiming at him. I like how I'm going to win this with brute plasma rifles. Not elite ones. Not a carbine, but brute plasma rifles. Like that. Well, his hammer just fell right through, and off he goes. To bounce horrifically.
What's that?
A beacon
What's it doing?
communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency of
Communicating with what?
the other installations.
Show me.
Failsafe protocol. In the event of unexpected shutdown, the entire system will move to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
Remote activation? From here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me...
Then where? Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
We've got a new contact. Unknown classification. It isn't one of ours. Take it out.
This is Spartan 117.
Anyone hear me? Over.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
It's kind of a shame that the one Easter egg didn't, like, spawn correctly. Like, it's normally there. I've used it multiple times. Oh. I died a few times in that room.
Silence fills the empty grave now that I am gone. But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
All right. Shoot.
And any second now. Loading. That's that. That's the end. I played through this entire game on Legendary. And died multiple times. Had fun doing it. There's that. Now, I did skip Combat Evolved. I probably will do that. There's 3, and then there's also 3 ODST, which actually takes place during 2. And then there's 4, and then there's every other thing out there. But I did this. I beat it. Every single mission on Legendary. By myself. As you'll see, I've never actually played these games with another player. I've only ever played it single player, but I did it. I beat all of this on Legendary. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So, with that being said, this is the final part of Blue Team members' playthrough of Halo 2 Anniversary. Maybe I'll probably play another Halo game for you guys since I love the entire series so much. I might go back and try and redo the first couple Chief levels because I did lose those parts. But that's, for another day. Because I did this. I beat it all for your guys' entertainment. And hopefully it was entertaining. And that you, learned some useless facts about the series that I know. But this was the final part. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Blue Team member saying, I'll see you next time. Whenever that is, and whatever that will be. But there will be a next time. I am enjoying this, and I hope you guys are too. Talk to you later.